Hey guys, so this is gonna be the third video now. I started filming with the GoPro, but it had problems with the SD card, so some of my first videos are gone, and now I'm just gonna record them afterwards again. So this time we go to Rakaposhi. It's a mountain in northern Pakistan, which is at 7,800 meter height. And yeah, I started in Gilgit, which is the biggest city in the north, and I took a bus, but the bus to that direction I had to wait for 2 hours, and then it was supposed to go half an hour, and it went 1.5 hours. And then in the end I was quite late arriving at Rakaposhi. I mean, the view that I had from the street going there was so beautiful. But still, there were some struggles at the beginning, and then there wasn't a lot of time left. And now you're gonna see how everything turned out. Okay, little update. First of all, okay, no, you can't see it from here. I'm finally at the mountain, but I'm pissed off for so many different reasons. First of all, I waited so long at the bus stop. Then they told me it was only gonna take half an hour. It took over 1.5 hours. It's after 4 now, and I'm not even at the right spot. Now I need to take a taxi, and it's all not fitting with the time. But I don't have that much time because my visa is gonna I have to leave Pakistan soon, and I want to do a lot of stuff. But I don't want to stay here one night, and just want to go now, and I'm just a bit pissed at everything. I don't know if it's just a dumb thing to do, to just go anyways, but we will see. Okay, I'm in the mountains now, finally, and actually my host from Gilgit sent a guide for me, and I didn't know about this, and it was very chaotic, but right now it's good. Somebody's with me, at least today. From tomorrow on I will trek alone, and right now he's even carrying my bag. I don't know how to feel about this yet, but I will take it later, I told him. So now let's go. Okay, we made our first little stop, as you can see. I'm very red, it's exhausting. I'm very glad Ali's still carrying my bag. At first I wasn't so sure about it, but right now I'm just glad, because even without the backpack, it's a lot. But it's very nice, we have the best view, look at this, and the next step is gonna be a glacier, so yeah. It's quite steep, but it's a cool track. Okay, I think this is a glacier. It's still very far away, but maybe you can see it. It's quite rocky around here, but very, very nice. Okay, so the track that was originally here got washed away. So this is gonna be fun. So here's the trail, and there's the rest of it. Well, we already came down here. It's still very beautiful though. And look there. Okay, sadly we don't really have a path anymore because of the washing away. But therefore we see beautiful places like this. Wow. Okay, so we just found canal, water canal, a proper one, which is human-made, so it's a good sign. We found a truck again. Look at this. Wow. So it's getting dark right now, and we found a place which is like okay to put the tent up. It's right next to the water, so it's gonna be nice, humid and cold. But I think it will be a pretty cool view to wake up to. And now I will set everything up. Okay, update. The tent is fixed now. I think it's the worst I've ever done though, because the soil was full of stones and there's not a lot of space, and yeah, but the tent is staying and that's the most important thing. And as you can see, it's already getting dark. So now I think we just need to pick some firewood, eat, sleep, and then tomorrow's hopefully gonna be better. But I'm happy that I did end up in nature overnight already, and I think if I would have slept in a hotel tonight, I would be very pissed. So this is way better. From here you even have a view. This is not Rakaposhi though, but another nice mountain. Okay, so right now I'm cutting up veggies for dinner, and I didn't find any tomato paste, but I hope it still will be good. Okay, and some other new things. We made a change of the setup because the guide doesn't have anything with him. Like, my tent is not big enough for 2 people. Like, it's not even big enough for me. So we put the tent up like a tarp. So we put the outer half up. And I think it's too dark now to show you, but I will show you in the morning. The thing is though that he doesn't have a sleeping bag or anything else either. We will have dinner soon. I cut everything up, and yeah, I think then I'll go to bed already. I'm very tired from the day, and it's been, yeah, all a bit stressful. Maybe you can see it a bit, it's not perfect, but down there is the little town we came from today. And here you can see nothing nice. It's time for food. Yes. Nice. Yeah. What? I hope it films us right. What did you think about the food?
This is, yes, of course, adventure food.
Adventure food.
Look at this, some food is left here.
Yeah.
So I like it. I love it. The taste especially.
The best.
The taste.
Ooh, and now you know the deal. I'm a freezing piece of shit, so I need my hot water bottle. This water we took from the river. It's very dirty, but we don't drink it. So it's fine. It's just this little guy. Okay, so this is gonna be the last video of the night, of the day. We're in the tent thing now, and I could, if there was light, I could see outside on the river and everything, which is pretty cool. I'm excited how it will be waking up, and I'm sorry for Ali who doesn't like. Yeah, I hope you won't get too cold. And yeah, we will see each other tomorrow again. Hey, I know you can see me right now. I told the guy that I was going for the toilet and I feel so uncomfortable. Since he didn't have a sleeping bag and it's like super cold, he cuddles up to me and I feel very uncomfortable. I told him I really don't know what to do because I don't want to be a bitch and make him freeze all night. But I cannot sleep like this. It's too much. And now I'm just sitting here and I don't know what to do. Hello, good morning. Oh, I look so bad, but like I don't care right now. I already made the video yesterday. I don't really remember what I was saying, but like the guide, he didn't really respect my boundaries about not sleeping in a tent together. Then in the end, we decided on putting it up like a tarp so there's more space. But then he kept on hugging me and stuff like that, really close and uncomfortable. And I told him multiple times, no, I don't like this. This is too close. I don't feel comfortable. And he was like, yeah, I'm cold. And I feel so dumb because like he's a fucking guide. And when we left, it was clear that we couldn't reach camp and we had to sleep somewhere else. And he didn't have anything, and he was asking me, do you have your stuff? Yeah, I have my stuff, but I don't have anything for you. Obviously, I'm not carrying 2 sleeping bags, so he knew. And he knew it was going to be cold. So he knew this was going to be the result of it. And he just should have told me before, because I was feeling so uncomfortable. I was just laying awake, and then like at some point I did fall asleep for maybe half an hour, and I woke up and his arm was around me again, and it was like so uncomfortable. And it wasn't like I just felt like my boundaries were not respected at all. And he was talking the whole time like, you have to trust me, I'm not gonna do anything, we're like family. I was like, no, we're not. And why should I trust you after telling you this multiple times? You didn't respect it. Anyways, then he woke me up in the morning at 5:30 now, because he has to go because he has another group. And I'm like, we're in the fucking middle of nowhere, because he was like, let's take the nice way, blah blah blah, in the middle of nowhere. And then he showed me like 10 minutes, yeah, walk that direction, walk up there. You like, what the fuck? I stayed all night because I was thinking he could give me the way back, and he was like, yeah, actually I wanted to go yesterday. My plan was not to stay here. And yesterday when he told me he would go back now, then he was like in the same context, like, and then yeah, it's so dark I might die, like making me feel bad that I don't want to fucking cuddle with him. What the fuck? And now it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to go back anyways. And it's like, it's also, now he's saying all these different things, and I just feel tricked, and I don't trust him, and I don't feel like he's my brother, and it was so uncomfortable. And I'm glad it's over now, and now it's like 5:30 or 6, and I think I would just sleep for 2 more hours until I make my way to the camp. And I was so happy to be in the mountains finally, and this was not what I was suspecting. And I never cry, like my friends, you can ask them, but this was the worst night of my life, for real. It was so bad. Anyways, maybe afterwards it will get better. Maybe I can show you some more nice views. I have so many plans, and now because of this that I didn't sleep, I think I don't have the strength to reach base camp. We will see. I hope I can make it anyways. Sleep a bit, go to the first camp, leave my stuff there, and maybe make it to base camp and back, and like just fall asleep. Okay, maybe one more thing. I don't want to give like a bad message to other female travelers, like solo travelers. Like, the thing is, normally never something happens when I go alone, and I wanted to go yesterday alone. And then this guy was organized by one of my friends, which was nice. So I didn't want to be mean and say no. But what I learned from this experience is that you should only go with people you trust, or just go alone. Like, okay, when you go alone there are some dangers, but I never felt this way when I was going alone. Like when I was going in Iran, not in Pakistan so far, but I think the next days will be fine, like when I go alone, because you can always trust yourself. Oh yeah, so I don't want to make this like a bad message, but I do want to represent my experiences the way they are, and this is just what happened, and normally it doesn't. And one more fun fact before I go to bed. I did learn that there are no bears in this region, at least. Like at that mountain you won't find any bears, which is good. But you can see snow leopards. Although right now it's not the season, because right now they're higher up, like they won't come down as much, but like there is a possibility, or in this place you can see them at least in another time of the year, and that fact alone makes me very happy. Okay, a little afterwards video. I have to say it's quite hard editing this stuff, because like I remember all the moments again, but I still feel like it was a good idea to do it, to talk about it, because those things happen all the time, all around the world. Just heard from friends in Germany that were sexually assaulted, and so it doesn't really matter. You just have to be the bad person. It can be anywhere. But in order to fight this, you have to talk about it. You have to, I don't know, do something about it. Don't keep quiet. And I heard also, after talking to some people, that this guy especially assaulted two other women as well. He was fired from the the company he worked with before. But he can still he can still walk around in the mountains and tell people he's a fucking tour guide, although he's not. What I'm just trying to say is, I guess, that it's important to speak up. It's important to fight against this, to fight against patriarchy, and hope that one day women don't have to endure this. And yeah, also very important again that it's not about the country I was traveling to. Happens everywhere around the world. Happens in Germany. Happens in other countries. It just depends on if you meet this bad person or don't, or somebody else meets them or whatever. So I don't want to scare anyone from traveling alone or traveling to Pakistan or whatever. It's more about sharing this experience as being a woman living in a man-dominated world. Yeah. So that's it. And I still enjoyed the hike, especially afterwards. Only afterwards. Yeah, the next 2 days were really cool. So that kind of made the bad things go to the back of my head a bit. So yeah.